Hello everybody, this is Elisha Keating from wisdomseekers.net. This is my logo, Phoenix Rampant to the Phoenix Rising. And as I said before, it's a perfect symbol for what we're going through right now. After the Phoenix Rising is the Phoenix rises out of the ashes, and it's usually every 1,000 years. And there's a prophecy that we are moving into 1,000 years of life being very good. So we're going to go with that we're moving into 1,000 years of the golden, it's called the golden years, golden age. And I think it will be, of course, it'll be spiritual, and a lot of spiritual knowledge will be gained, remembered, because we already know everything. We just have to remember it. Before I go on, I wanted to show you this guy. You see, he was the first one I bought. The rest of them that I have here, most of them I've made, except for him, and I know. But this guy, he's been with me for almost 30 years. And we bought him in Mexico, and he's carved out of bone, pig bone to be exact. And he's lost his hat a few times, and I glue it back on. He lost the stone that was there, and I put in a fresh stone. But he's been with me for basically 30 years, and I treasure him. And that, this is for March 8th, 10th, and 11th, 2024. And the reason I'm doing it every second day is the energy shifts, and it's moving very rapidly, but not that rapidly. And trying to figure out new things to say every single day is just a little bit hard. But how is the energy today? So I know a couple of days ago the energy was a completion energy. And I believe from the dreams I had last night that it's still in completion. That means things are coming to a head. They're being completed. They're not just finishing, they're completed. So it could be that after 5,000 lives, you're finally finishing whatever you've been working on, or even 2-3 lives, it doesn't really matter. But so we're stepping into something brand new, which probably, and as I said, everything happens now. So, but some of it is so far away from us, because it seems to be like a figure 8, right? So some of it is so far away from us. I'm froze. How come I'm froze? Computers, right? So far away that we don't remember. It will take a little while for us to remember. So that's good. That it gives us something joyful to look forward to. For me, the aha moments are some of the most wonderful, blessed events when I go, aha, I remember this. Because recently, I don't remember. I just suddenly realize I know this. And how could I do what I'm doing in the energies? I couldn't do this before, but now I can. How long have I been able to do it? I don't know. But I suddenly realize I'm doing something that's amazing. And that's because my subconscious and my body, well, my body not so much. My body is programmed by that which is bigger than me, is allowing me to do things I didn't know I could do. And so I often wonder, where exactly am I? I don't know. And do you know what? It's not really the most important question either. You don't have to know. You don't have to be aware. The universe is aware. The universe knows what we're doing. So this is where trust comes in. This is where knowing comes in. I know the universe is the way. At least for me, it is the way, which gives me joy, because for me, joy is the knowledge that what I'm doing is perfectly correct. I'm on the path that I'm meant to be on. Happiness, I believe, is slightly different. Happiness has an up, it has a down, it has an up, it has a down. But joy is a constant. So when you're unhappy, you're still in joy. When you're super happy, you're still in joy. And with you hear that, that's just my washing machine. It's due to die any day now, but until it does, I'm going to use it to the end. So let's start, because today the energy is about the world. And the world, it's like the universe, part of the universe, in fact, but there are levels of knowing and understanding within the world. So that world that we're looking at right there is highly evolved part of the world. The spiritual highly evolved. And when you work with her, because that's what we're doing right now, we're working with the world. She, because that's Gaia is a female name, female energy to me, because it gives us birth, it gives us food, it gives us light. It's nurturing most of the time. But when we work with the energy of Gaia, she also gives us gifts of the spirit. And we're getting a lot of them right now. And the interesting thing is, I pulled two cards. I pulled the King of Cups and the King of Swords. And as an energy, the King of Cups is intuition. It's a masculine form of intuition, where you look for, you search for the answers to receive, and when you get them, you know it's intuitive. It's different from the feminine form, which is you sit there and you allow it to come to you. But the King of Swords is choosing to make a conscious change. And that's something that we want to do right now. We want to consciously agree to become the universe, which means we're not going with the flow, we are the flow. I said this last time too. We want what the universe wants. And when we do that, life becomes tremendously smoother and easier. Do we have blimps in the road? Darn rights we do. We're living, we're breathing, we're learning. But it's a lot smoother and a lot easier and quicker through the pain or the disruption in your life. Which means Two of Cups, stay in balance. Balance is one of the primary ways of dealing with what we're going through right now. We have the tools. This is Five of Swords. We have the tools. We have the ability to do all these wonderful things. And one of the wonderful things that's happening is the judgment. We're coming into the light. We're becoming aware of things. Maybe we're judging ourselves to be a little more mature than we used to be. And that's something very difficult. But when we allow things to happen, Six of Pentacles, things come together. And the most important thing to come together is us. That the cloaks we wear, the faces we have for the world, they become together, they become one, and they become more authentic. And I'm going to quit there. But I also pulled the celebration card, so please celebrate. So let me go with Namaste, Namaste. I love you. I do love you. And you, I do love.